Today I will talk about what Bruno Gröning teaches us about diseases and how we hold on to them. Sit without crossing arms or legs, hands on thighs, palms facing up. Use your free will to contact Bruno Gröning and tune in on the divine power. Bruno does not need any explanations from you. He can see you. He only needs to know that you really want to be connected to the divine power. That's all he needs to know from you. He told the help-seeking people that he did not want to listen to their talk about illness and diagnosis. I think that if we do that, we underestimate Bruno Gröning's abilities and his connection to God. When we are occupied with our so-called problems and illnesses, we hold on to them. Remember, he said, "Give it to me." So when you have done that, think no more of it. When we get sick, we are not aware of what has happened to us. Bruno Gröning is very clear on this matter. He said that what we call illness, he calls evil. When you read his teachings, you will soon find out that he always talks about the evil, that we have it in us, that we take it in all the time. He is, of course, referring to our thoughts and what they do to us. He is referring to the way we tend to think about strangers, about people we don't like, how we misunderstand each other, how we criticize others. He refers to jealousy, greed, fear. He is referring to how we take in evil from each other by talking behind someone's back, and what all these thoughts do to our body. We get sick because our body, created in love and of love, needs to be nurtured with good, not evil. Looking at the subject disease in this light makes it very logical that it is wrong to treat disease, to give it attention, to think of it, to nurture it. Energy flows where attention goes, said a Maori teacher I once knew. It is difficult to give it away and think no more of a diagnosis, because we mostly also feel the evil as pain, as being unable to use the body freely. This is where Bruno Gröning really helps. And please do not filter this information through your intellect, because then you will not be able to take it in. He really said, "Give it to me." And he meant it deeply, sincerely. He did not just say it for fun. Okay, so give it to him and trust him. Do not take it back. In addition to giving to Bruno your diagnosis or whatever evil you carry, Tune in to the good divine power that Bruno Gröning directs to you when you ask him for it. It is as simple as that. Difficult but simple. These two simple things. Let go of the evil and tune in to the good power. Do not let the intellect interfere. You are a child of God. Be humble and thankful. You may feel pain, it will take time, but it is the right way to go on the bridge that Bruno have built. You may comment on bacteria, viruses and other reasons for getting ill. Yes, but man were created with a perfect immune system. Believe in it. Think of your immune system as strong, as invincible. Do not think when you come into a house where someone has the flu that you will get it infected. Your immune system listens to your thoughts, and the immune cells lose their self-esteem. Think rather, I believe in my wonderful immune system. It will overcome any bacteria. And think of your immune system when you tune in on the power. Tell your cells to regenerate and get strong. They listen, you can be sure. It's good to pray for the good for others. You can absolutely tell Bruno who you want him to help, in the sense that you think of the person or saying her or his name. But then your job is done. Do not think of that person as someone sick with a certain diagnosis. Do not think of their so-called problems. That does not help them. On the contrary. This is a challenge. I will give an example. Think of a person you know who has a diagnosis from the doctor, maybe someone chronically ill. When you think about this person, are you at the same time thinking of the illness that he or she has? Not that it is the first you think, but isn't the diagnosis kind of labeled on the person? Has the illness become a part of their identification? This is a huge challenge, because it is much more to it. People identify with their disease. They own it. They say, my migraine, my cancer, my rheumatism, and so on. It has a name. Specialists are digging into all kind of possible ways to treat the disease. There are clubs for the disease, a place where people can come together and share their worries. Diseases are getting attention, not to mention the huge industry that lives from it. We have ended up on the wrong track. Thank God for our great helper, Bruno Gröning. He does not treat the evil. He drives it out.